tutorial on one of my favorite makeup brands, CoverGirl Queen Collection. Just a cute everyday makeup look. I've been wearing the foundation religiously for at least 4 years, probably more. So I'll talk more about why I love this brand after the tutorial. So let's just get into it. So I'm going to get started with the CoverGirl Queen Collection All Day Flawless 3-in-1 foundation. It's a liquid foundation. I'm just going to use a densely packed foundation brush to distribute that around my face there. And once I have a good distribution, I'm going to start working it on into my face. I use like a patting motion. I don't really like to brush it across my face too much because especially with these semi full coverage foundations, you get a better coverage just, you know, dabbing it on there. And you see I just pointed out some dark spots. So now I'm going to go over with the second layer just to conceal those dark spots. So if you do want full coverage, you're going to need to do that with this foundation. Next, I'm going to use the Natural Hue Concealer in the color Golden. As you can see, I am using a shade a few shades lighter than my skin tone because I'm actually using this as a highlighter. It does go on a little thin in comparison to other concealers that I've used, but that's okay in this case because I'm using it as a highlighter. Now using a flat foundation brush to blend that in. Just focusing on the T-zone and highlighting that area. Now I'm using my foundation brush just to blend in the edges of the highlight. Using a small concealer brush in the concealer to highlight my brow bone. I really like to highlight my brow bone, but I don't like it to be noticeable. So this does the perfect job at doing so. Next, I'm going to be using my favorite, the pressed powder in color Medium Deep. Okay, this has been my go-to for years. It really brings out that warm color to your face and sets off that foundation. I'm using a kabuki brush to dab it on in because I'm a dabber. Do a little dab. Hey. Now I'm going to start working on my eyes. I'm using the Desert Bronze eyeshadow palette and I'm starting off with the dark maroon color there. I'm putting this color in my crease. Now I'm moving on to the gold color to put on my lid. Doing a little dab again, gotta pack it on. You do have to do a few passes to get the color payoff. Now I'm going in the inner corners of my eye with the gold. Now I'm going to go back in my crease with the dark brown color. And again, I have to do a couple passes to get that color to stand out. This is a very shimmery palette. And I did also use the tan under my brow bone, which I don't show here, but I did use the tan color as well. Next, I am using the eyeliner. Vivid Impact eyeliner in the color Midnight. So I like my eyeliner to be very dark, so again I had to do a couple passes. This is a very creamy eyeliner, however I do love it. And as you can see, I'm going to do my lower lash. I put my finger to pull my eye down a little bit, not tugging on it too much. Don't want to get wrinkles, okay? Next, I'm going to be using the built-in smudger. I'm not really much of a smudger, but I'm going to do it for you guys just for this video. Doing a little smoky, making it happen. It does work, but as you can see, I'm like kind of scared. But it works, I promise. Now I'm going to be using the False Lash Drama in the color Very Black. This is a lengthening mascara. I always start from the bottom and then pull up. I also do the insides or the top part of my lash. I do both sides of my lashes just to make sure I get that nice bold color. There we go. I'm doing the outside, inside, whatever you want to call it, of my lashes there. Do a little curl, make sure I get the outer lashes as well. Precision, yes. Now it's time for my favorite part, the lipstick. This is in the color Elegance, Q855. It's like a purplish pink. Yes, work. There is a little bit of a shimmer in this color. I'm a natural type girl when it comes to lipstick, and I'm lazy as well, so I don't do the lip liner. Just kind of brush it on, touch it up with a little Q-tip, and we good to go, okay? Now I'm gonna use this lipstick as blush. I didn't see any blush in the collection at Walgreens, so I'm gonna use the lipstick as a blush. Make it do what it do, okay? Just gonna pat a little on with my fingertips, and blend it on in. Whatever works. Now I'm gonna use this maroon and gold color as a highlighter on my cheekbones. Yes, make it work. Gonna put a little bit of that gold color on my nose and my temple there to set it off. And we are all done. So thanks for watching, you guys. You know, I just wanted to do like a simple, natural look for you. The thing that really makes this look pop is the lips. The eyes are natural, the skin is natural, but the lips give it that extra pop, and that's why I picked this shade. I just love a really natural look, and this line can give you that. It can give you a bold look as well. But as far as the foundation goes, it's, I would say, semi-full coverage. It's not too light and it's not very heavy, so it's great for an everyday look, but at the same time, I'm a performer and I also work a lot of events entertaining, so I don't want something that's way too full coverage. Some entertainers like it. I necessarily don't like super full coverage because I don't want to look like a completely different person. I want to look like myself, and that's why I love this formula. I was using this product when it first came out, and they did change the formula. I noticed it about a year ago. It's probably been longer than a year ago because I had been ordering online a lot, but I noticed that they put the new formula in stores. The thing I like about Queen Collection, when it first came out, they did a good job at advertising their undertones. You know, as a dark-skinned woman, an African-American woman, we have red and green undertones to our skin. So a lot of lines that do carry brown makeup don't have those undertones. Sometimes I find brown makeup in some other brands, the undertone is talc powder, which is white. So when you, even though it looks brown, when you put it on, your skin looks dusty because the undertone is white or taupe. And I don't know what they do, but they don't match the undertone. So when that foundation does sink into your skin and sets, it doesn't look right. So CoverGirl Queen Collection does a good job at that. I do have kind of a yellowish undertone in my T-zone, but I also have red too in the darker areas. So I go for the more red undertone because I rather look a little bit more red in my face than yellow. I think it looks better on my dark skin tone, a little red hue. And then if I do want that yellow golden, then I'll highlight with the concealer or highlighter. Again, like I did in the video, if I do have some spots I want to cover up, I put on the first layer, and then I'll go back and put a little bit more on the spots, and that gives me the full coverage going over a second time with it. And my secret to my flawless skin makeup look is this powder, y'all. I think I started using the powder first, medium deep. Again, the red undertone. I cannot find any other brand that loves my skin as much as this Queen Collection medium deep color. Honestly, no matter what liquid I put on my face, if I set it with this, it really warms up my face, and I want that warm look. So this is my go-to. I wear this alone sometimes if I don't want to really look like I have makeup on, but I just want to cover up some oiliness or just even out my skin. I will wear this by itself. I highly recommend this, y'all. If you're a dark girl like me, go get medium deep, or try some other colors. It's a lifesaver. My mom also uses this line. We love it. I don't really use the shadow that often. My mom does. She likes it a lot. I actually love it a lot. It is very shimmery, at least this color palette. I haven't tried any others, but again, I like a natural look. So this has, like, you know, a dark red, a gold, a brownish, a tan. So it's very glittery. Even the tan has, I feel like the tan has a hint of shimmer, which is fine. If I'm going for a more muted look, I have another shadow that I use from MAC called Soft Brown, where I'll just do like a muted look. But this is very shimmery. You know, it's a natural look, but it's great because it makes your eyes pop a little. It gives you that little pop, but it still blends into your skin because it's that natural palette. I will say this is on the lighter side, so you saw that I did have to pack it on a little bit more. Maybe it would have showed up more if I would have used a primer, so try that. But you do have to pack this on a little bit to get it to show up, but it's still very beautiful. I've used the concealer before, but I've used it in my skin tone color. I do find that it's easier for me, call me lazy, to just do what I did where I put foundation on. If I have a dark spot, just put a little bit more foundation on that. So what I decided to do this time is get the concealer, but in a lighter color, lighter than my skin tone, and this is golden. And I decided to use the concealer as a highlighter. So that worked out great. In comparison to the LA Girl, that seems to be the really popular one on YouTube, I will say that this is a little bit more thin. However, I really liked the color of this more. This was very yellow, and I did feel like it was a golden color. So if you're not looking to really conceal too much here, and again, a natural look, I suggest putting your foundation on first and maybe putting this golden on. I think it looks really great on me to highlight because, again, my T-zone doesn't have that yellow color. So after I put the foundation on to make my face one color, this puts that yellow back here, and it looks great. And then again, putting the powder over it really warms it up and sets it and makes it look good. So try it, you might like it. The last two things that I did try out was the mascara and the eyeliner. Love this eyeliner because I love a creamy eyeliner. I don't like it when I have to like push down on my skin for it to come out, okay? So, you know, a lot of times with eyeliner, the pencil, you do have to go over a couple times, so you saw me doing it, but it was creamy. I just like my eyeliner to be dark, but it did come out very creamy. And it's called Vivid Impact. It's definitely vivid. Love this, and I will be using this definitely in the future, so goodbye. False lash drama. My first time trying this because I'm addicted to the telescopic mascara from another brand that I cannot remember right now. But what it got me excited is that the brush here looks similar to the telescopic. It's definitely a lengthening mascara. So I think it's comparable. I think it made my eyelashes look really great. I usually, if I am working an event or something like that, I will put on eyelashes. So this does a good job without having to wear eyelashes. This is a good buy as well. So girls and guys, go and try the CoverGirl Queen collection. It makes me look like a bronze beauty, very natural queen. Yes, work. AllyInCali, the queen, y'all. Okay, so I didn't see any highlighter, but you can be like me and make it happen and use the eyeshadow for a highlighter, okay? So go ahead and comment your thoughts if you are a user of CoverGirl Queen collection. Let me know once you use what you love from this line. Also, let me know if you have any questions for me. Thanks for watching, y'all.